Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jerma here with some Magicka Wizard Wars. Now, if you're confused by this, that's perfectly fine. This game isn't out. It's not going to be out for a long time. This is a pre-alpha of this game. It's the game that I got to play when I went to San Francisco. I brought a thumb drive. They allowed us to record it, and they said, if you want to make a video, then go for it. You can talk about whatever you want. Just don't talk about, like, the game's development, because it's sacred. No, they didn't say that. But this game's really cool. It's a kind of the sequel. Well, not really the sequel to Magicka, but it's an offshoot from Magicka. And something you're very, very easily going to notice with this footage is this is not a single-player game. This has nothing to do with single-player. There's no campaign. There's no storyline. All there is just competitive multiplayer arena PvP. That's the whole point of this game. Everything that you know about Magicka is kind of still here. The spell combinations are still here. The messing around trying to find cool little spells to do, that's still there. But the guys at Paradox wanted to really flesh out a true multiplayer experience. Because a lot of us know the multiplayer in the original Magicka was kind of technically broken. There was a lot of problems with it. There was disconnecting, there was all kinds of issues with it. It was still fun. Once you got people into a game and you got through the technical issues, it was a lot of fun. This game is from the ground up a multiplayer game, and that's something they're very, very highly stressing. They want nothing to do with single player. They just want you to go into a game with a bunch of your friends and murder each other as wizards. Now that's awesome. How is that not cool? Because from personal experience, when I played in the multiplayer in Magicka 1, killing your friends was one of the funnest things you could do. Just trolling your buddy and hitting him with like a lightning strike and having him explode. Like that was the best part of that game. And they took it and made this offshoot game with that. It's all about just killing each other. And friendly fire is still here. Like, you can kill your teammates, so you have to be pretty careful and you have to be very coordinated with what you're doing. Which kind of leads me to how this game is played. And I'm not going to go into the basics of Magicka, because I'm assuming if you've seen this video and you're interested in this video, then you kind of already know what Magicka is, but just for very, very briefly, I'll explain it. On the bottom of the screen, there are 8 spells. They correspond to QWER, ASDF on the keyboard. This game is not going to be out for any consoles. It's kind of impossible for it to be on consoles because of this item combination, well, spell combinations. And you can combine any spell, and they do different things. If you combine water and beam, you're going to shoot a water beam. If you combine electricity and fire, you're going to shoot like electro fire. You can combine up to 3 spells for various different effects. That's all I'm going to say about the basics of Magicka and this game, because that's how you play the game. But I'm going to go into the team coordination here and how this is actually working. A lot of people at first glance, and me included, thought this game was a MOBA with lanes. I thought they were going to be creep lanes. I thought it was going to be just like something like League of Legends or Dota 2, or I thought it was going to be another one of those games. It is not that. If that's your predisposition, if you think that that's what this game is, get that out of your head right now, because it's completely different. This game can really be described as just a deathmatch, just an arena deathmatch where you capture points to win the game. And that's really what this is. That's all they're going for. They don't really have any plans as of yet, I don't think, to turn this into like League of Legends. That's not what this is going to be. The way that Paradox described this game when we were in San Francisco is sort of like a team fighting game, along the lines of stuff even like Street Fighter and like Marvel vs. Capcom, but a very team-based, you all control one character. And the reason why they brought that up is because if you look at the bar in the bottom of the screen, there is a spell bar down there. Now, I can only use 1, 2, 3, or 4 if that bar is filled up, and you fill up that bar by doing certain things, by attacking people, by capturing points, but that bar will fill the more stuff that you do. Just like in a game like Street Fighter. And if I use my 1 ability, it's going to take 1 quadrant of that 4-quadrant bar. If I use my number 4, which is a meteor storm, it's going to take the whole damn bar. So they're trying to do this, they're trying to balance this in a way where you have to be very selective on how you use those abilities. And those abilities can be swapped out. They plan on having a ton of different abilities you can put down on that hotbar. So I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to see how many different combinations there'll be, what the meta is going to be. Will there even be a meta with that? I don't know. I'm sure there will, but it'll be fun to watch it happen. And to sort of stay on that same type of topic, there is going to be a fully fleshed out item system in this game. There's going to be different robes, there's going to be different staves, there's going to be different melee weapons, there's going to be a lot of things you can unlock and equip that will change the properties of some of your spells. So you can build different characters. Let's say you want to build, I want to do like a shitload of lightning damage. Oh, well, I can build this staff, I can put on this melee weapon, and it'll increase my lightning damage. But it might decrease your shield capacity. It might make your frost damage be terrible. That's how they're going to balance the game. And I'm very interested to see this. Like I said previously, I want to see the crazy combinations that people will come up with when this game is released. And speaking of releases, the game does not have a release date yet because it's a very early build in the alpha, but you can sign up for the alpha. There's going to be a link in the description. If you are interested in Magicka Wizard Wars, you can click that link and sign up for the alpha. Maybe you'll get in, maybe you won't, but you can still sign up there and hopefully you get picked. And the game is going to be completely free to play when it is released. You're not going to have to spend 1 cent in this game if you don't want to. There will be microtransactions. None of us are really entirely sure what those are going to be yet, but Paradox explicitly stated they do not want this game to be pay to win, so expect something fair. I'm not sure what it is because we really don't know. But that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Again, if you like what you see, go ahead and sign up for the alpha. Hopefully you get in. I'm rooting for you, baby. And that's going to end the video, guys. So I'll see you guys all next time, and take care, everybody.